I'm Eric. Thanks for having me. I've started 𝘍𝗲𝗍 5 years ago here in Singapore, where I've been living here for 20 years. Before 𝘍𝗲𝗍, I started a company called Tunes in the cross-border payment space. And so what 𝘍𝗲𝗍 does is that we're helping businesses to accept stablecoins, digital currencies in general, so that they're able to sell to all the 400 million people having digital currency without them ever touching stablecoins. So as you know, cross-border payments has two main issues. It's pretty slow, and it does not work during weekends. And so those two problems are being addressed by stablecoin payments. So the beauty of stablecoin payments is that they work 24/7, including holidays, including bank holidays, and they're also very cheap. So it's fraction of cents to be able to make an international payment. On top of that, especially for emerging markets, stablecoin enables anyone to actually get access to the US dollar. As you know, in many emerging markets, it's very difficult to get access to the US dollar. And that's really what stablecoin is solving. With just downloading an app, and you have a USD stablecoin account. Absolutely. We're seeing more and more use cases for B2B transactions, import, export, company services, where people are using stablecoins to make those payments. We started on the consumer side, but we're seeing more and more adoption on the business-to-business transactions. We're focusing on three main industries. The first one being the luxury industry. So, for instance, we're working with 𝘊𝘆𝗶. So what we're enabling them is to be able to sell their goods pretty much anywhere on the planet. Today, one of the problems they had is that when people in most emerging markets, people don't have cards. And even if they do, especially when they're coming from emerging markets, they tend to be rejected by the payment gateways because there's risk of fraud. The beauty of stablecoins is because there's no risk of chargebacks, there's no risk of fraud. The 𝘊𝗶𝗍 in this case is guaranteed to get paid. So as I mentioned, the stablecoin enables anyone on the planet to be globally financially included by getting access to the US dollar. For us, when I'm opening a bank account in Singapore, I'm getting 10, 20 currencies out of a box. But we're an exception here. If you compare it to most countries in Africa or in emerging Asia or in Latin America, people are not access to the US dollar. And that's really what stablecoin is solving and hence promoting the global financial inclusion. So, whether it's emerging market or not, one of the key things you need to address with stablecoin is the risk and compliance aspect of it. So that's what we've been building, is to invest strongly into our compliance function. We're licensed in Singapore, we're licensed in Europe, we're licensed in the US, and we have a strong and stablecoin-focused compliance measure. To give you an example, because stablecoins are on the blockchain, so we're able to trace where the stablecoin is coming from, as many hops as needed. And so we're able to, in real time, to detect and block a transaction which would come from OFAC sanctioned entities, or which would be the proceed of a scam or things like this. So you can do even better tracing because of a blockchain versus the more traditional payment option. No doubt is going to be more and more massive stablecoin adoption. It looks like we're going to have a new administration in the US, which is fairly pro-blockchain in general. So I think we're going to see a huge shift, or more and more payments moving to stablecoin. Probably pretty small today, even though when you're looking at the number of stablecoin settlements happening, it's already higher than Visa. What Visa processes. So that gives you an idea. But if you compare it to the bigger picture, like with SWIFT and so on, it's probably couple of percent. And I don't think it's going to solve every single problem. But I believe it can reach to a 10-20% of the total cross-border payments being processed through stable.